complement to this that I'd argue, and that's kind of allowing a good question to lead you into new research questions. And so I'd like for you to consider that previous hypothesis that I brought up in an earlier slide, that a significant fraction of the total water-soluble carbon in recently thawed permafrost will be converted to methane. Well, I personally think that that's an interesting question. Some of my colleagues are working on that. I think it's got some important implications. Certainly, there's some opportunities for funding that, and there's great experiments that you can think about doing, methods to approach this. But there's a whole bunch of important covariates that kind of go along with that question that are equally interesting questions. So, for example, I might ask, does the organic content of the permafrost matter? Seems like it should, that if I have permafrost that has different amounts or types, however I want to define that, of organic matter in it, that should be important with respect to the amount of methane that was produced. Does it matter how old the permafrost is? Is it something that's only been there for a few centuries, or has it been there for millennia with respect to the amount of methane that might be produced? And again, the quality of the organic matter. What happens if the thaw water that is that occurs as that permafrost thaws simply stays there and ponds and waterlogs the soil as opposed to it draining away? Shouldn't that make an impact on the amount of methane that's produced? And what happens if there's more or less nutrient available when the permafrost thaws? If I'm in an area where there's a lot of nutrients that are produced